Hi and welcome back once again to my channel. I'd like to get straight into the reading for Virgo. If you like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now Virgo, if we go to the left bottom card, you will see that the card is a very cold card to start off with, I'm afraid, Virgos, but it just sometimes feels like you feel left out of situations that surround. And sometimes, it's feeling like people have not seen you for who you really are, and sometimes you felt like they've judged you too harshly. So this is how you felt in your past. You've been judged very harshly. I also feel that as you keep on going there, you've got a lot of support from others. So you've got very loyal people and friends around you that will see you through a lot of the situations when you're feeling really cold and left out. I do feel the Ace of Cups brings you new people and new relationships around you. And I feel like as we go forward, I want you to listen for the birth of a baby also to come, because that card's really feeling to me like I'm drawn to births. I see that there's a very skillful and creative person around here also, that there's no skills to be had here and things stacking up around. Although you're very skillful and you like things done properly, I feel like you've got a lot there to offer. So the skills are there, and hammering out the no skills, but showing you exactly how good you are a craftsman, if you like, because if you can see where the hammer's there and we're hammering out the new skills. So I expect some new things to come where work is concerned. And this will bring you new profits in, because you can see things stacking up there all around you. So although it's new creativity, it's new skills within your work already. So again, you've got to watch for the backstabbers coming in there. I feel a lot of physical pain, but I also feel it when I'm relating back to the card with the man with the hammer. Because if you can see him, he's creating new skills and everything's adding up, but I don't want you to do it at the expense of backache and fetching physical pain through your hard work and dedication that you have put into things. Because I also want to give you in two ways this as well, Virgos, that people can be envious of you and there could be a lot of arrows in your back. So don't take any notice of this. Just kind of keep on going in the right directions, because you're tough and you will keep going. I see that partnership is very important to you and the world's in your hand there, but you've got inner visions as well. I feel like you go into your own little world and you're studying little directions that you want to go in now and what you want to see and what you want to do. But I feel that's an opportunity for you to look in another direction of travel and things that you want to do. And don't be afraid to do them, even though it sometimes can be hard work. The Queen of Pentacles is there, is a very generous queen. So there's a very generous Virgo here. Likes the nice things around her and likes the money in her lap. But she's very generous and she's loving and she's giving and she will share there. So although she's materialistic in lots of ways, she's also a generous sharer also, but she does like the good and quality things around her. So you could be buying something new there, I feel, when I'm looking at that card for you Virgos. I feel like there's some expending should to be done, but you're going to spend a little bit upon yourself. The Temperance comes in to flow things to you. She's balancing your life up there nicely. And I feel that very importantly, that you've got lots of things flowing into you at this moment in time. And I just feel like the balance has got to be there. And you can see what you do need to balance up. You know what you can do with and what you can do without. But I don't think there's much doing without here, because she pours the gifts into you. And I feel that very much so, that things are flowing back to you now. I see the Queen of Cups, and that's a very loving, generous queen also, because she can be a little bit emotional at times. So I expect a person around here that goes that's very emotional around you. But I feel like you're helping somebody through their emotional trauma that's going off right now. And I feel that's where it's drawing me to. A little bit support, a little bit there in that mother figure that you are. And you're just raising up the bar there a little bit to help the younger females that's in and around you. So a very good female there, very spiritual person is the Cups, because she's got a great inspiration with her. So there's somebody with a very good knowledge around, and I feel in the guidance there and meditations that's coming in. So a very spiritual lady there where everything's flowing into her. I've got the Ace of Wands. Now that's a new job and opportunity there. So no growth coming where work is concerned, but the job's in your hands. So again, good lectures and things I've got incoming, but I just feel they're great. And I feel that the work is solely there. So don't be afraid to go for it. Lots of social things and gatherings and lots of coming out and coming together. Cards come out quite often in others' readings. That means they must be letting us out again, because I see that the card is gatherings. So we're going to be in them social gatherings once again. I see you plotting and planning a little bit with your finances and watching your money, although it's not growing like we want it to grow, and we're setting our plans and sees ahead, We just have to wait for that time when the harvest comes in. So although we've got social things, we're looking at the expenses of things, I feel almost like if we're planning weddings and things, money's going to be there to do it. But I know it's not growing as quick as we want it to do, but keep ploughing it. It will keep growing. The King of Wands comes in to show you've got a very good king there. Now the King of Wands is it's got a lot of charisma as this king. He's challenging at times though, but again, he's a worker and he likes to go forward with his ideas. And don't be afraid to listen to him, because he's got some beautiful ideas around him where he wants to go forward. I can see no obstacles in this card at this side at all right now as I'm looking at them just yet, because I feel like I've come through such a lot of problems and situations. I've learnt from past disappointments, as I can see as we started off with the disappointment card. But on the top of the right hand side card, that's coming through them and placing everything behind you. Although, yeah, you can see where your wounds are and you can lick them, right? But you're holding on to a little bit and you'll fight your corner and you'll hold your fort. But you need to just let go a little bit and just relax that little tiny bit now, because you've got your space and you've got your time in which to do so. So it's reflection on both things. Now you've got two cards side by side that's giving you reflection. So you've got two things you need to keep an eye on there, because although I've got you there laid out, and I've got your arrows around, it means, you know, you've gone through battles, you've been wounded, you can see the top of the card where the wound card is there, and don't cling on to past hurts. You're clinging on too tightly to them. You just need to reflect a little bit and let them go. You know, you can drive yourself crazy at times with things that you don't really need to hang on to. So reflect on the things you need to let go that's been wounding you for far too long. I see the Hermit's there now, and the Hermit's bringing you the light. He's a wise old man, you see, and he does let go. He just lights up the path. He doesn't come into the dark. He shines up all the way for you. So things are starting to move there, and use his knowledge, because he's a very knowledgeable, definitely a knowledgeable man is the Hermit. So again, growth is there with you. You've got some great news coming by the Page of Swords that I can see there. So good news is coming in. I know the world has been up and down for you and up and down for you, but this is great news to come. And of course it's a sword. I feel almost like it's things we've been battling for so long, we've been looking for, but you can hold your head up high. But don't be too overconfident, because even though I want you to go forward and you're reflecting and you're getting rid of your wounds, you know, your head's high up in the clouds there, and you can be a little bit overconfident when you want to be. And when you've fallen down, you wound yourself very deeply sometimes. But I also see the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is also giving you opportunities of growth and work and things looking up. So directions are definitely looking up for you. So good news and directions in which you're going where work is concerned. And you've got the major card at the back, I have to mention, is Judgment card. Now, that is, again, triumph and rising up against anything that you can think of, you can rise up against. You'll like your challenges and you'll rise to them. I see that you've got also to be a little bit wary, because I have the Cups of Many that comes for you, the Sevens of Cups. I felt like I was drawn to 5 there. So 5 decisions I feel like I'm making for you here. But you do have to look deeply into them, because although I'm looking at situations around, I feel like choices, decisions, there's plenty to choose from. But some things are hidden from us and they're not as good as they appear to be. So you take your time and you discover everything in them, because when the opportunities come to arise, you can leave behind what you don't need and pick up what you do need. So look for the good things, leave the rest behind. Don't be too ambitious of wanting everything. Just don't be too structured on finding the thing that looks deeply to you. Just let them things be as they are, and I know you'll make the right choices. Your Knight of Cups to take you on a journey, which is trotting you along proudly. So although you've made your choices and decisions, you'll then trot on really, really well. I see no money in your hand by the Ace of Pentacles. Now that's growth where money's concerned, but it's news about money also. It can bring a wealth, it can bring a little bit of fortune to you, but money's there, and I know it's sometimes really weighing heavy, so it's a big coin there to do the things you want to do. And of all battles, you won't give in. Virgos, you never do. You've got the battle, but you won't look back. You'll never be defeated on anything. So finances are good. You're trotting on proudly, making the right decisions, rising up against everything and everybody. And this is what you do. So from a miserable card you started off with, you've ended with you won't be defeated. And this is how I feel is Virgos. Your battles, you'll rise up above them. You will not be defeated. So onward and forward. I hope you've enjoyed your read. If you have, I'll be coming and posting you another one in the coming week. So if you like the contents, please like and subscribe, and I can keep putting the videos out. Thank you.